Hello and welcome back to our Crusader Kings game, a very special episode. Last session we concluded here with the death of our father, the Duke Werner the Hunter, and now we are playing as Conrad II, the Duke of Franconia and the Count Count of Worms in Aschaffenburg. We did not inherit Weinsberg, which went to our brother. And we will just take a note here first in the beginning of the session just to see what the status quo is, where we're at, and how we are going to play him. So we have here a person who's not very pious. He's actually cynical and he's consistently losing piety, which is very contrasting to his father. And that was actually a topic that caused a little bit of concern for his father when he was still very religious, that both his son and the wife of his son are very... oh, she's also an adulteress. Oh my god. I've already forgiven her for being an adulteress. That is crazy. Here, Adolf Welf. He is, I suppose, my rival, Humbert the Hunter. I have a rival. Okay, I'm gonna have to start pinning a few characters because I will actually otherwise forget. So, does that work here? The pin. Toggle a special interest, explore character options. It's not possible to are listed in the outliner. Are they though? Are they really? So let's just see characters with special interest. Yeah, Humbert. He is our commander from Franconia. So he is a commander and he's at our court. We hate each other. He fathered a child with my wife. This guy. And I'm educating him with etiquette. I kind of probably did that with his father to put that. To be honest, I probably was a bit zoned out on this thing. So let me see. That was 4 years ago. So yeah, it was a relatively recent thing. Our relationship with our wife is unfaithful harlot. Okay. That is interesting. I didn't see that before. So we hate our wife. She's chaste. Yeah, I can see how chaste she is, of course. Right, that is fascinating. But we're both gluttonous, we're both big eaters, we're very much the indulging couple. So that's certainly something. So the question is more like, for me also, like, would he be a kind of gregarious, outgoing person who loves to throw feasts? Or is he more kind of a reclusive, chubby eater at home person? He's definitely a skilled tactician, so let's just take a look at that. We're currently actually in the carousing focus, so it seems to me that he is indeed a bit of a person here. And we have here a kill Humbert. Do we have a plot for that going? Yes, we do. Okay, so we want to definitely kill Humbert, so we are very, very bad, very eager to get him ready. We have a righteous imprisonment on our wife and Humbert, so there's maybe just a chance to do that. There's only a 25% chance based on our intrigue and a much larger chance for a wife. We don't have a council right now, so let's focus on that first. The Baron of Stahleck, we already looked at him last session slightly. His inheritor is the brother of Stahleck because he doesn't have any children. So it might be that we will get that, yeah, because he is also slow and not married. It might be that we have from Stahleck dynasty will die out. So then let's take a look at our marshal. So we have here, of course, our brother. He really wants to be something. Like, what's our relationship with a brother? So he's a title claimant. He doesn't like that we're stubborn and a craven. So we did have probably a little bit rough childhood growing up. Short reign. I think we will be good with our brother. I think there's no reason to be angry at each other, at least as far as I see. So we could use him to make the arrest chance go up and arrest our wife. I think that might be an option. So that could be weird. Maybe going to improve relations, that could be useful. Yeah, I think just going in the general improving relations for now. Then for stewardship, We have not so good people here, to be honest. The Count of Bamberg is also somebody who might want to have some sort of role. So we could make him the Spy Master. Are we okay with him? So he mainly didn't like our predecessor, and he wants a seat on the council. So I think he can be made happy pretty quickly by just getting him in the council, but he's an impaler, a proud, also craven, a trusting spy master. I'm not so sure about that, but he is actually pretty good at being a spy master, and it does make sense. He has a strong claim on a neighboring county. That might be very interesting as well. So maybe I would want to make a good relation with him, and I think there's no other strong contender that we can trust here. So let us take him. And I think right now uncovering plots is definitely what we want him to do. And then when it comes to the court chaplain, we could make the Bishop of Worms here something, but I think Vido, our courtier, is quite fine here. And I think I will have him improve relations with the Bishop of Worms. Yes. So we are looking pretty good. So then we can press de jure claims on Würzburg. That is definitely a problem for the future. We might do that. A designated region. So who would be our designated regions? Would we make it our brother? I think I might actually pick again here the Count of Bamberg, just because he has a bit more leadership experience than my brother, and I think I want him to be on my best side. So I think I'll make that. Our court physician is Vido, and I guess I could give my brother a title of Master of the Hunt. That gives him five bonus points, I think. So yes, that is a okay way to go. So we need to nominate a successor to the Kingdom of Germany. So we are a elective monarchy here, and right now the prince here, who is the son of our liege, is a genius. No, not genius, he's quick, he's a salad. We don't like the salad part, but otherwise he does seem like a capable candidate. Do we like our liege lord? He's a theologian. He's gregarious, ambitious, cruel, temperate. I think we do like him, though. I think that does seem like a likable character from my side. We do, yeah. It says like we oppose him because he's brave, because we're craven. I don't know if that or that. It seems to be. I think that doesn't oppose itself. So I think he's a decent person. I think we would like him, more or less. At least we don't mind him. Certainly, he seems like a good person. So why should we not elect his son? Then the son also seems quite nice. This is Prince Alarich. So yes, we will elect him. Otherwise, our former liege lord or something? No, the Duke of Hessen. Yeah, that's our former liege lord. He probably hates us. Yeah, because he's a title claimant. But we can get that worked out. That should be okay. So the question is then about, yeah, we could probably not imprison him. 25% he will just flee, and then he doesn't have any land, so he will not rebel. He wants to get married. Yeah, right. Kill him. Initial plot power 40%. We have pretty good plot power, but we cannot. So we have the Spy Master. We can probably get him to support us here. So that seems like a pretty good way. And we have also my steward. Both of them could be made to join us. So can we give him an honorary title to make him influenced a bit? So let's try that. And let's also give an honorary title to him. Court tutor. I'll make him the cupbearer. Let's see if they join. And I think we were gonna arrest our wife, very likely. I think that makes sense. 56% chance. We can increase it by 10, so let's try it. suppressing revolts, and we would do that here in Worms, which has now become our seat. Yeah. So 25 still here and 56 here. Maybe it does take a moment to refresh, I'm not sure. Otherwise I'm a little bit disappointed that it didn't really help. We have asked the liege for a title as a thing. So prestige is greater than 60. Yeah, we have actually good prestige. We're not a regent. Demands size at least 3. Any held title can be given away. The liege has to have a title that can be given away. That's not the capital. What titles does he have? He has Henberg. He would some barony here. I don't think he would give us that. County of Weimar wouldn't really make sense for us to get that. And he also probably doesn't like us that much. He has the County of Turing where his capital is. So why would he be giving us anything really? Like he wouldn't. So that is kind of a stupid decision to take here. Or like I'm very unsure that it would make any sense. Okay. We could press the Duchy of Swabia for myself or for my brother. Might also be interesting to press it for my brother. We're not so ambitious for ourselves. Like, how does our brother look like? Oh, he's slow. Frail, proud. I think it doesn't make sense for it. We don't see our brother as a person that would make sense. So this spell can be used by us, or we could claim it for my other brother, for the Weinsberg brother. That would make no sense. I think we could claim it for ourselves. Would it make sense for us to do that? We're not super ambitious. We're trying to. We're kind of a bit craven. Nobody would really push it. I think we have other problems right now. I think let's firstly go with the trying to get the wife arrested thing. So 85 and 50%. Okay, that actually looks much better. So 85. So we have our wife arrested. Should we also risk it here instead of trying to get him to be killed? I think I would like to see the satisfaction of getting him killed, but we could just execute him, I think. So we cannot get them to join us here just by being nice. We could give him a gift of 15. That seems reasonable though. So let's do that. And the Bamberg one, can we give him a gift that's not too expensive? 26. I mean, we are not really... we don't have really problems, so we'll try to do that. No one accepted my invitation to carousing. One person made no feast, so I will postpone it for later. Okay, people are so boring. So we tried to prepare a feast, but I guess it fell through with the whole my father-in-law. My father-in-law, King of Arles. Velf. What is the Kingdom of Arles? Oh, that's my cousin now. So yeah, that's actually a good question. My wife's relatives, who are they? Can I make my wife even disappear? Like, where are my prisoners here? So we're gonna play this a little bit slow because I'm still figuring stuff out. So we have our wife imprisoned. She is of course of noble birth. She definitely betrayed us, it's known. Her father was a king, now her brother is a king, or he's also my cousin. Interesting. So it's kind of like a inter-family thing. I think they're using the term cousin a bit loosely here. I don't think it's actually cousin. So we could execute her. It will cost us piety and will cause me to be kinslayer because we are somehow kill. We could request a divorce, but the Pope doesn't like us enough. Humiliate her. Throw her in the oubliette. I do think that makes sense for me. I don't think that we would be forgiving that much. I think we are very much have a rival. I think our wife here will unfortunately deserve to be in the oubliette. We have increased council power, so my brother is trying to use our low strength here right now. But hopefully we can soothe this over and just get things to go further here a bit. Garrison needs to be full. So I think we're slowly reinforcing things and I think it will work out. So in regards to him, we will not arrest him, we will try to kill him. Let's just run the game for a little bit here. So the Pope has died. Does the new Pope like us better? Not much. Yeah, I'm gonna have to see about that money laundering thing also. And about the threats. He's our brother, he's a threat, theoretically yes, although I think hopefully we can work things out. I have the hope for that. Jesters, minstrels, acrobats and dancers all have gathered to perform at the festival, inviting noises, tempting scents and alluring sights, tries to lure people to various dance, performers and tents. The dancers are actually pretty good. Why my spy master is here, I'm not sure, maybe he's a dancer. So because we are the cynical person, we could also be like, oh, not again. A festival, nobody told me. I think we are actually quite excited. We are a carouser here, definitely. So I see that definitely as a gregarious character here. I think we will become a gregarious person. So we have a childhood focus for our son, our heir also. We have a fuzzy, haughty, and idolizer. He's already betrothed to my cousin. Right. The term cousin is getting thrown around here quite a lot. I'm not sure if that's accurate. So, I think as a ruler, what should he be good at? What do we think a good ruler would be? So we're clearly thinking it's a sociable thing that needs to happen. I think stewardship we value to some degree. Our father had a very martial focus, of course. So what do we value as a ruler? I think we see that he's lacking a little bit in diplomacy. So I do think that we would give him a diplomatic education here. And we are having educated by Leopold, so let me just check him. Do we think he's a good person to educate children? I think either I would educate my son myself or somebody I trust more than a random person. So we could give it to ourselves. I think we don't feel like we're super smart in educating people, probably. We could give it to our other brother. No, he's slow. Definitely not. Who else would we value? For our heir, I think we would have to give it to somebody who's a bit more smart and also ambitious. So the most educated person is the Baron of Stalek that we kind of trust. He's a bit stressed and he's craven but patient, but he's a good smart person. So we could give it to him. I think it would make sense. Otherwise, Ehrenfried, our brother, is a diligent, humble person. So we value also our brother quite a lot. And I think in this sense, I would give it to my brother. I would let my brother educate him. So, my lord, it seems the Count of Ehrenfried and Weisberger has finally decided to come out of hiding, and he's no longer fearful for life. Oh, that's great. Hopefully we'll get along great, brother. The world's a dangerous place, and there's blood everywhere. I must be careful that somebody might be killing me. That is indeed very scary. We could go into hiding. And they are attacking us again for the conquest of Bremen. So I think we are definitely going to join them. We are cynical, but we do see that as a big problem here. So I think we will offer him to help out in the conquest of Bremen story. Because we do see that as a threat for the overall kingdom. 6k, okay. I think he hopefully can take care of that if he's smart enough to raise vassal troops, hopefully at some point. He has 5k raised here. But there's so many down here with the Lollard uprising, and he's kind of wasting his time on that. Hopefully he doesn't let the Bremen fall into the hands of the others. We have also a leader of the Fürstenberg, the peasant revolt down here. Should I jump into that? I think they take care of it more or less themselves. Oh, somebody's fancying me. Diligent, lustful, arbitrary, craven, hair lip. So not a very charming trait, but I think now that our wife is in prison, I think we do want to make a little bit of a rumble tumble. I think we would enjoy. It's good to be the Duke. Indeed, indeed it is. So we have a new guest here. A Lollard. I don't like that. He's ambitious, cynical, gluttonous. Yeah, I think we're not Actually, we're not so much on the religious thing. We're cynical after all, so maybe we don't mind the Lollards that much anyway. I think we would like not to... We would like to prefer not to have them, but he wouldn't really accept. So I can assemble a mercenary company. That doesn't make sense. I think we wouldn't really use them. I think we don't really want to associate with the Lollards, even though we don't mind them. So I'm having dinner and plenty of drinks with Mayor Grunzelin of Ulm tonight. It's lovely, yet I'm most charmed by Mr. Grunzelin himself. Why else would I not immediately stop our conversation, which I slowly began to touch on some almost heretical ideas? So the Ulm guys, they are from the... Yeah, they are dealing with the Lollards down here. And it seems that one of the mayors, he came to our area to seek some shelter. And if we do not ask questions, why did God make us curious? Indeed, I think that's definitely a very normal thing. Walking the palisades of my castle, I'm joined by Mayor Grunzelin. I find myself agreeing with a lot of the concept he presents. The fertility of Breyer particularly resonates with me. Suddenly he turns to me and presses a small leather pouch into my hands. My lord, will you carry this with you for protection? I'll keep it hidden. You encourage the advances made by Mayor Grunzelin. I'm not in any way homosexual, am I? I'm not aware of it. Didn't see the sign of it anywhere. I'm not sure where you can actually see it, truth be told. What is this? I should call you a witch. I don't think we would call him a witch. Oh, he is possessed. So maybe, I don't think I would go as far as to say that he's willing to deal with that kind of thing. He's more of an easygoing person. I will actually say that I will not associate with that way. I think he's not that type of person anyway. Okay, then we will raise our troops here and join the king, hopefully on his march northwards. But we will definitely not lead the armies ourselves. So we could put our rival here, since we want to get him killed. I think that, you know, could be one way. And indeed, my lover has become pregnant with a child. Wonderful news. So betrothed can marry. My daughter, she can marry the count of some French country. It will lose us a little bit of prestige from marrying just a count now that we're dukes, but I think that is acceptable. Oh, we're not doing the whole attacking thing. I thought we were doing the whole attacking thing. That's okay, Prince. I'm gonna just attach myself to you. So let's see what happens. So he just sieged Bremen and then went away. Now he's coming down here. And they're together sieging the capital. Not good. One of our children, our second son, who we named Konrad, after our father, needs to be educated. I think we will continue to say, yeah, humility is our kind of core value, so we'll teach them that first. And you should go married. Oh, my wife died. Weird how that happened in the dungeons. Okay, interesting. I think we thought we could, of course, marry our affair. I don't think it's appropriate. She's just a lowly person. So we could have here the Countess of Krain. She's a bit too young, certainly. Maybe in the future that could be an option, or if he had like an unmarried son. What is about our heir? I think he could go with her. The Countess of Krain. I think that would be a good fit. So that could be our second son. But for ourselves, we should find somebody a little bit older. The Princess of Germany. That is definitely an option. Or from our liege, I think that is definitely a very good option. A greedy person, content though, and a talkative person. I think that is a very, very good option here. I think we will propose to our liege that could cement loyalty between ourselves, and we can see that we're already helping him out in the war. So I think he would definitely agree with that. Do we want the prestige or the money? I think the money is not really a concern for us. I think the prestige is definitely more interesting. And she decided also to accept the betrothal to our son. So a son was born. He has a hair lip and he's a bastard. So that is fine. That is fine. I think a bastard should become a warrior. So we could legitimize him. I don't think so. Acknowledge him as mine, denounce him. I think denouncing him maybe is too strong, but I think certainly we don't consider her to be... she's a lover for a while, but I think we don't really consider her to be material for marriage, certainly. Acknowledging him as mine. So that would make Princess Imgrad's opinion change my wife. So I will denounce him. We don't have any official connection with him. We will take care of him, but we will not admit to anything here. I think it's not appropriate. Oh, we have very big trouble here. The Battle of Thüringen. My troops are performing with excellence, and my chest is swelling with pride as we keep pressing forward. Am I in the fight? I suppose so. That doesn't make sense. I should not be in the fight. And my chest is swelling with pride as I keep pressing forward. I turn back to answer the calls of a soldier nearby, but suddenly there's a sharp pain in my hand. Grinding my teeth, I hear the enemy shouting, "Stay down, you pig-headed mule!" I don't think so. I'll duel him myself. Does that make any sense? Like some Slavic guy? I'm like a fat ass. I'm not gonna duel anybody. Like I'm a craven fat ass. Don't ask me twice. I'll stay down. I accept my injury if it protects Franconia. Oh, that's interesting. Could that motivate me to fight for Franconia? I don't think so. No. We're losing the prestige. let the fat asses going in the back row. And unfortunately, our prince has had an issue here. So he wants to marry our daughter. Yeah, we did indeed betroth them. So that does make sense. And why not? I should say. So we will raise our remaining troops and we will gather them also here in Regensburg to join up with the main army. So I could hear someone sneaking around, and inside I believed it to be a burglar. When I went downstairs, I discovered Conrad opening one of my letters. I'll teach him to be less nosy. Or he could use some practice reading. So are we a good father like that? So we are gregarious. We're craven. We definitely wouldn't go into conflict like this, I think. So he can practice reading. And this morning I woke up and realized that I have lost my feelings for my lover. Yeah, I think we knew that this was certainly more of a, like a rebound kind of relationship where we just wanted to have a little bit of fun while our current wife was, or at the time wife, was in prison for her crimes. So certainly that was the main motivation here. I think there was nothing more than that going on. And we know that. So what about killing of Humbert? I'm a little bit impatient on this one. Seems to me that we should get this done. I think maybe we need to go over 100%. I don't remember how it works in this game. So could we give some mayor here a title and he would join? I'm not so sure. Maybe we actually need to send some money. 30 is quite steep, but he would be helpful. Our court chaplain, he would go for 15. So we'll give our court chaplain a bit of money to convince him to go over 100%, and hopefully that will do the trick. I will not attach it just because I hope that the AI is otherwise maybe too stupid to just cross over here. I think that would be very detrimental to us. And I'm not so sure about the amount that is shown when they actually joined, because I have like 500 troops. And it said like something much more like 3k when it was combined. I think that's inaccurate. Now he's coming over. Let's hope that the crossing malice will be his downfall. The Battle of Bremen. Oh, I forgot to remove myself. Riding over the plains, I see a group of pompous soldiers combing for my unit, weapons raised. When they are finished with us, all men are dead. I think to my knees in the dirt, wondering why I'm still here. What happened? I don't belong here. I will struggle in the future to overcome these events. Where is my enemy commander? I'll kill him. Certainly I will struggle with these things in the future. In fact, I will not want to be in these things in the future. So I would actually send somebody else to do that for me. And I will definitely remove myself from needing armies. I think we are definitely not made for that at all. And I will now attach myself again. So this was successful, this fight, which I'm very happy to report. And we'll just wait for the second fight here before I call the episode. So I think now, yeah, they had low morale. Why did they join that? That was not their best move. But yeah, that's our first little adventure of our new king. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.